Hello Africa! We are at the Nelson Mandela Stadium in Algiers for the Total Energies CHAN 2022 opening day. This is Zach, and welcome to CAF Studio. We will be keeping you at the center of action here in Algeria. In this episode, we're going to take a look at Group A. After finishing 4th place in 2011, Algeria will be participating for the second time in the CHAN. Back then, they did not lose a single game in the group stage before knocking out South Africa in the quarters and then losing to Tunisia in the semi-final. 2014 champions, Libya, level with Morocco, is the North African nation with the most appearances in the competition. They lifted the trophy 9 years ago after winning all their knockout games on penalties, sending the Black Galaxies home with a silver medal. They are considered CHAN experts, and they'll be looking to revive the glory days as they start their journey against host Algeria on the very first day of the competition. Ethiopia has 2 previous participations in the CHAN, coming back-to-back in 2014 and 2016. However, they have failed to get past through the group stage in both occasions. They come with a target of setting a new CHAN record, reaching the knockout stage. Mozambique, who are participating in their second CHAN, are led by former international player Conde and now head coach. Mozambique holds a regular and well-rated championship on the continental scene. Mozambique will kick off their second participation at the Nelson Mandela Stadium against Ethiopia on the 14th of January. No other teams have ever met before. How do you guys think this group will look by the end of the group stage? Group B, the group of death. Fasten your seatbelts because we're going on a CHAN ride. We will be keeping you at the center of action here in Algeria. Democratic Republic of Congo, first ever and 2-time Total Energies CHAN champions. The legendary Leopards are considered the most experienced team in Algeria 2022, having appeared 6 times in the competition's 7 editions. The Democratic Republic of Congo are the only team outside of North Africa to win the Total Energies CHAN. Côte d'Ivoire has participated in the CHAN a total of 4 times. Their best performance came in 2016 edition, where they finished in 3rd place. It was the only time they went through the group stage. Haidara leads the local Elephants. He was in charge of the Côte d'Ivoire under-23 side that reached the quarter-finals of the 2020 Olympic Games in Japan. Côte d'Ivoire opened their campaign against Senegal on the 14th of January. In 2 previous participations for Senegal in the CHAN, their best performance was in 2009, where they placed 4th and failed to progress from their group stages in 2011. Can Senegal become the first team to win the continental treble? The West African nation are the reigning AFCON and beach soccer AFCON champions, but face a tall order in the CHAN, having last competed in the 2011 edition. Having participated previously in 5 editions, Uganda haven't managed to reach the knockout stages in any of them. In 2014, they were close to qualification, bagging 4 points. The Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda clash in Group B is expected to provide fireworks in a Great Lakes region. African football guru Michu leads the Cranes and will be looking towards the CHAN to imprint himself as one of the best tacticians around. Group B games will be a must-watch for fans of the beautiful game, a group where everything is possible. 2-time champions, 2-time silver medalists, 2-time bronze medalists, and a debutant. Group C, with its impressive records, kicks off on the 15th of January. In the meantime, as you can see behind me, the pitch treatment is ongoing at Nelson Mandela Stadium. Morocco are the only team to win back-to-back Total Energies CHAN titles, and the second to ever win it twice. The reigning champions aim to set a new record by being the first nation to ever win the trophy 3 times. Morocco will be making their 4th appearance in the tournament here in Algeria. Sudan make a return to the Total Energies CHAN after missing the last edition in Cameroon, and they will be keen to do better than their pair of 3rd place finishes in 2011 and 2018. The Falcons of Jedian are coached by the experienced Borhan Tia, who was appointed last year just before the Total Energies AFCON, in which he finished 3rd in Group D. Madagascar is the only nation in the 2022 edition that will be making their first appearance. Unlike their maiden appearance at the 2019 AFCON, the Islanders-based team will be hoping to pull a surprise to reach the knockout stages. Madagascar football scene has been growing like crazy over the past years, and the results are showing. Ghana will return to the 2022 CHAN after a 6-year absence, with hopes of replicating their previous praiseworthy performances in Algeria 2022. Ghana participated in the maiden edition of the CHAN in 2009, where they reached the finals and lost to DR Congo. Ghana's next appearance in the tournament was in 2014, hosted by South Africa, where they made it to the final for the second time but lost on penalties to Libya. With 3 medalists and a debutant, who do you think are favorites to go through? Hello Africa! Today we're going to talk about Group D. Mali had its first participation in CHAN in 2011 in Sudan during the second edition of the competition. Being one of the most consistent teams in the competition, the Malians have competed in 5 of the 7 editions. They have performed equally well, having played the final twice in 5 of those occasions. Having come close twice, the Malian Eagles are keen to change this phase of results by lifting the trophy this year. Angola will be playing in their 4th championship, hoping their form in the qualifiers will continue into the tournament with the aim of doing better than their last appearance in 2018, where they exited the competition in the quarterfinals after losing to Nigeria. They had a podium finish in the competition before, grabbing the silver medal in the 2011 edition after they lost to Tunisia. After 2 participations, Mauritania returns to the Total Energies CHAN, hoping to do better than its previous appearances in 2014 and 2018. Mauritanian football has been in constant progression, and the national teams across all age groups have continued to knock on the door of continental success. With only 1 knockout stage ticket, who would you be backing to qualify from Group D? Algeria 2022 Group E. 3 teams, 1 ticket to the knockouts. Pitted in Group E alongside Congo and Niger, the Cameroon's team will be keen on going past the semi-final feat achieved at the last edition. The home-based Indomitable Lions have a handful of players that were in the last edition of the competition. Their best participation was in 2020 in their home ground, when they finished 4th. Congo's Red Devils traveled to Algeria with the dream and ambition of a memorable performance, and they are returning to the African Nations Championship for a 4th time and on a backdrop of 2 back-to-back quarterfinal appearances. Congo made their debut at the tournament in 2014 when it was held by South Africa, where they couldn't make it off the group stages, finishing 3rd with 4 points. Niger will be seeking to improve on their best performance at the Total Energies African Nations Championship 2022. They made their first appearance back in 2011 in Sudan. The West Africans will be making their 4th appearance in the competition, with the mission of going beyond the quarterfinal stage in 2011, which was their best showing in the history of their participation in the tournament. Which side do you guys think will go through to the quarters?